Hey, Steve Zalunardo here with Remax Zalunardo and Associates. Happy Monday morning. Some good news with the numbers. I'm going to report them now. Inventory is not much, just down about 100. We're at 26,482 units. It's the sales that's important. We're up 37% since last week. We're at 1,060 sales in the last 7 days, which is awesome. Clearly, that's a good indication that where we're going. And again, we're not going into the spring, we're going into the fall. This is based on the optimism in the market. And I'll talk about a few things about that. But number one, clearly the rates are getting better. People feel that clearly. We feel the momentum. But also, even on the south of the border into the United States, you're starting to see sort of like a whole movement here politically. You're starting to see that, and it's going to be based off of economy too. So the whole thing is, if the Republican Party gets in power, we're going to have a new kind of push forward, a lot of positivity going forward, which is great. That's not only for the U.S. market but also the Canadian market. So pay attention to that. And that's pretty much it. What we're looking for now is what we're seeing is even on our current properties now, like inventory, like our showings are starting to ramp up. We had a bidding war yesterday on a property. Mike was dealing with it. We have another deal that we're dealing with right now regarding a property in Nobleton, the community that we're selling, $3.4 million. These are people coming out of the woodworks. Another party coming out of $3.9 million. So everything's starting to stem up, and these are not small properties. Clearly, we're dealing as small as $500,000 properties to $800,000 properties to $3 and $4 million properties, and we're seeing a ramp up on everything. So word to the wise, clearly, if you're going to make some moves, you should start doing them now. Because remember, in a down market, if you're buying a more expensive product, it's a time to buy, clearly, because if you look at a percentage form, if it's 10% for just easy numbers, and you're buying something at $1 million, it's $100,000 down. If you're selling something at $800,000 to buy the $1 million property, that's down $80,000. You just capped $20K. Just think about that. So that's how we're looking at it here. So as the market's going to start ramping up, the percentage, let's say it's 5, 10, 15% growth, let's just call it. If you're buying something that's more expensive than what you're currently in, you're going to be paying a premium for it. That's why if you are trading up, do it now. It's a good opportunity. If you're trading down, you may want to sit on the sidelines, let this thing ride a bit, see how far you can get it, because it looks like we're going to be in an upcycle. Currently going forward, and that's just not based on me feeling it. It's you're starting to see the articles in that direction. Is the media is manipulated, let's call it, by all these big organizations, big corporations, to kind of spit out what's currently happening in the market. Let's say we want them now to turn it to a positive market, they're going to start doing that, and then ultimately all these newspapers, all these news stations and stuff like that will have all this positive momentum in the real estate market, and then everyone catches it, because not everyone has opportunity to kind of review the market, and they just believe what the articles they read, and now we have ourselves a hot market again, and we get into the craziness of the bidding war. So just remember, everyone has a short-term memory of what we just went through. So ultimately, just be cautious with that going forward, and if you're going to make some moves, start really considering now. And then before doing anything, talk to your financial advisor. Always see how much money you have available to do anything. There's no point of looking. I'm looking to buy a new car right now. I'm looking at the financials. I didn't want to test drive them until I understand the financials. I'm like, what am I going to be into this thing per month? And then I look at it, and it doesn't make sense for me. I'm not going to spend, $1,200-$1,500 a month when all my cars are paid for. Clearly, I don't have any lease payments or finance payments on any of the vehicles. So why would I get myself into a $1,200 to $1,500 payment when I can put that money into another real estate investment? If I have a $400,000 property with a mortgage of $320 here in the United States, that's an investment property, and that mortgage is $1,500 a month. I can't see myself spending that kind of money monthly on a vehicle when I can buy another house and kind of pay a similar payment. And that's obviously a tangible asset, not a liability, and something that's going to be obsolete in 6 to 12 months. But short story. Have yourselves a great day. If you have any questions, always reach out or reach out direct, 647-962-4372. And that's pretty much it. Have a great day.